Marriage issues are always out there. Um, I have someone came to me and he shared one drama they did with his wife. Moreover, I'm sharing this with the full permission of this very good fellow. He said they were preparing to go to church on a Sunday morning, and he told them, okay, we have to be prepared. He told them a day before, that is on Saturday, that they must try to ensure that they go to church early so that they could beat the time. Okay, so on Sunday, uh, when preparing, he asked them, how far have you guys been able to, how far have you gone with your preparation? They said, the children are set and everything. So it means we'll be able to meet up with the time. So just as the time came for them to take off, that was when he saw the wife bring out one of her clothes and going to the sewing machine to sew a part of the cloth. He was like, I thought you said you are ready. She was like, hey, and he didn't know what to do, whether to be angry or he was offered food to eat and he didn't know whether to eat the food or not to remain angry. But he told himself, man, if you don't eat this food, you are the one that is going to be angry. You are the one that is going to be hungry. And you are the one that is still going to drive and stay in charge for that long. Okay. So sometimes when we talk about the issue of time, I don't know how we see it, but women need extra and extra time, okay, to prepare. So even as you may be thinking that she is set, I tell you the truth, she might not be set. Okay, so when she eventually finished sewing her clothes and she wore the clothes on their way out to the church, they left the house, locked the house. While they were driving out on the street, she remembered that she forgot her scarf. Okay, so she had to say, please, my husband, I forgot my scarf. Can you please wait? Because my dressing is not complete without my scarf. And the man, once again, didn't know what to do, whether to be angry, whether to shout, or whatever it is. He was just so quiet and he just parked aside. And she found her way back to the house, took the scarf, and then came back before they continued. Yes, they eventually went to church late, but it's one of those things you battle with. Okay, you have to factor that in, in any outing you want to go for, especially with your wife. Sometimes it's even the men that delays, that have problem with time management. But I think most of the times, the issue of time management, especially when you are to go out, is mostly found with women. I don't know what your take is on this, but you just to understand each other and don't walk yourself out. Okay, do not allow such to burn off your relationship, your marriage relationship. Just get to know your wife, get to know your husband, their weaknesses and whatever it is, and then see how you can fit in and remain joyful and remain happy. Because if you must shout for everything, I tell you the truth, you will burn out easily. Your relationship will burn out easily and faster. I tell you the truth. So just look for a way to fit in. Okay, look for a way to remain joyful and see how you can help each other to strengthen that weak part. All right, that weak aspect of your spouse. If it is time management, money management, whatever management, okay, if you are good at that, help that person to ensure that everything comes out good and that the relationship remains intact. All right. God bless you for listening and thank you. I also saw something on TVC, okay, discussion where Frank Edoho was featured in TVC, where they talked about the impact of parent quarrels on their children. I just wanted to just take a look and watch and maybe comment whatever it is that you want to say about this presentation. All right, so stay blessed as you watch. Okay.
Thanks for staying with us. So I'm trying to be very nice here, right? I'm trying my best. But I've seen that men don't take their time to understand women. And I want to blame it on patriarchy because growing up as a girl, you are raised, Frank, you are raised to cater to a man. You are the girl. Is this how you're going to behave in your husband's house? You must do this like this. You must do that. Men don't have that. So when they get into the relationship, after that love has, washed away a little, they go back to being, I am the man. Why do I need to pay extra attention to you? Do you think that is one of the issues why many men don't understand their wives? Because I think we are easy. I think we are easy. We have complex.
No, don't think we are easy.
We are easy. We have complexity, but we are pretty easy.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'll give you an example. So my sister was telling me about her friend. There was one friend of hers that wanted to go for a concert. She didn't tell her husband.
Okay.
So my sister told her, said, hey, you didn't tell your husband you're going for a concert and we are going to leave in an hour. He said, it's not possible. The woman's, you know what the woman said? Watch and learn.
I like it.
So she goes to the husband. I said, babe, give me money. I want to go for a concert. Now I said, I want to go for a concert. I should give you money now. The concert, when is it? He says in an hour. Oh, so you decided to go for a concert? 1 hour. You're just telling me 1 hour. It can never happen. The man goes into fury. Said, look, you will not. You mean 1 hour? That means you planned this. You planned it. There's no concert for you. Forget it. This. The woman looked at her husband and said, no concert for me. He said, yes, no concert for you. She said, please, I'm coming. Went to tell my sister. My sister, carry your problem and go. My husband says, no concert for me. Start going. I'm cooking for him. Husband, what do you want to eat? Let's choose movie, let's watch. I'm going to cook you this. I'm going to do this. No, this thing. He said, and my sister said, okay, he said, be going. You are still here. No, I want to be with my husband. And everything. The man was just looking at her. She was going about. The man is looking at her. Come first. This concert, who is performing? No, why are you still talking about the concert? I want to make food for my husband, my odogu. Hey, this bam. At the end, the man gave both of them money to go for the concert. What is the moral of the story?
Okay.
The problem is this, and I don't want you people to think I'm misogynist or this. The thing is that marriage, I'm sorry, it lies more in the hands of the woman because you guys know how to nurture. But the problem is you only nurture your children. You don't nurture your husband. He's a big kid.
Hey, we are a big baby.
No,
I'm
but
not tired for this.
But you see,
he's a big kid. He's not my kid. I only have 2 children.
No.
He's his mother's child.
You have the motherly instincts in your DNA. Okay. But you don't use it. You restrict it to only your children. When your life partner is right there.
To be a partner, not be a child.
No.
Because when we use, the women that use those motherly instincts fall out of being wives. They keep them as mothers, and then they go start chasing side chicks.
Yes.
Who are not motherly in any way.
That is by a quirk of fate. We're talking about general stuff. We're not talking about extreme cases. Okay. There is no man on this planet that a woman would nurture in such a way. Let him go and look for the side chick. He will tuck his tail between his legs and come back home.
But what if I'm not there when he comes back?
You say, but I
want to ask about these big babies. Is it Nigerian?
I'm not talking about babies that were mollycoddled by their mothers.
No, that's I know. I mean the context that you've described it. But I would like to know, are these just Nigerian babies? Or are all men everywhere? Even those Oyibo men we see in Hollywood that do things for their women.
It's a global. See, let me tell you something. A man doesn't need your love. He needs respect. He doesn't need your love. Love your children, but when you when you respect a man,
need respect.
No. The thing is, we are giving different duties. You guys are saying what I'm doing to you, you must do to me the same way. It doesn't work because we are 2 different genders.
Yes.
So you are nurturing, nurture. Then you see any man, if you stoop for any man, you find out, the man will find out later in the year, you find out that, you know what, this woman has been controlling me.
But
how do you not say a man
let me hear from Amaka.
Because I just feel like for me, as in it works for me, is to say the opposite of what I want to do. Right? Okay. Yes. Because I just think that men have this default setting of or want to be in charge. So I've learned that. So that concert thing now, I'll just mention to you that, you know, there's a concert showing.
Yeah, I'm not
and
going
everything.
to.
But no, I don't think this concert, that'd be nice to go. But no. Why do I want to go for that concert? I think then I'll give you the benefits of why the concert is good and all the nice things. But I just say, no, I think we should do. You will not be the one. Now, the man will not be the one not saying that. No, but I think you should go because it's in their DNA to want to be in control, to want to tell you consciously what to do. Yes. So you make them feel like control. So put the. You already know what you want to do. Put the ball in their courts.
Let them decide.
And if they see it, and then also act that you're not interested. You want to go to Lagos. You say, hey, you want to go to Abuja. That Lagos will not be nice. They'll tell you, no, don't go to that Abuja. Go to Lagos. You end up going to the
Lagos.
Take charge.
But how do you
want to take charge?
So you have to figure out what works.
If you use that system, if you use that system, you might end up going to.
But even the nurturing that you said, how do you nurture a man that says, I'm not your baby? See, your baby's there. I'm the man who thinks yes, of this house.
No. I don't think any man, when you nurture them, I'm not talking about, hey, eat your food. Hey, carry that thing after you. No, that's not nurturing.
No.
That's not nurturing. I'm talking about nurturing. You know your man now.
Yes.
You people have been blessed with the skill of knowing a man and knowing the button to press. You people know it, but you are pressing every button except that button. That's the problem.
Some women don't know the button.
No, of course. Some women don't know the button. That means that means the women that don't know the button are indifferent to their husband. I'm sorry. You are not in sync. Like you are not.
Some men don't like that nurturing.
So the men that don't know their wife's love language, they are also indifferent.
Yeah. Because men are dysfunctional pianos. You go press button tire. But you know when we're young,
dysfunctional.
Yeah, they tell
the
us
button is not working.
There's a way to a man's heart. I was raised to cater to my husband. I'm from a Muslim home. We're raised to look forward to our marriages, how to make it work, how to cater to our husbands. I cater to my husband. I say it proudly. I still do. It's something I enjoy because I cater to my dad.
Now, is he appreciative of it?
Of course. He's
because
used to it.
As a Muslim, he might think it is right.
Frank, I don't know whether he's appreciative because I hope he's watching and his friends are. But he's used to it.
You see, the man don't collect 3 bullets.
No. So my dad had 4 girls and we were always rushing to cater to him. And so I got married and I was just happy. I still love it. But my love language is to cater to my husband.
Yeah, I like being catered to.
So he just sits down, gets pampered. He wants to eat fruit, I'm cutting it. That's the kind of...
Now you're complaining.
But appreciation a question. He asked me whether he appreciate. I say he used to ram. If you don't appreciate him, I'm clear about
it's just what he knows.
But we were raised that if your husband is not in the mood, you give him time. First of all, let him eat. If a man comes, not immediately he comes, you say, come and ask him. You wait. Maybe when he has slept and
time it.
But you see all those formulas they give us has failed.
Time is
if
going.
You give him food, time is going, you give him food, he should eat. You tell you he's not ready. I don't want to have that conversation right now. You'll be a good wife, you wait for him to wake up.
Do you wake him in the middle of the night?
They say wake him at night. They've given us all those tricks. Those are our mothers, all those codes.
And that was when we didn't go to work. We didn't have to wake up early, get the children ready for school and go to work.
There's no time. A short break, ladies. We'll come back to this conversation. It's not ending. Stay with us.
Well, thank you for staying tuned and for watching that discussion. I don't know. Frank Edoho was able to bring out a very vital key aspect of marriage relationship. I don't know if you agree with him or you are on the side of the woman who felt that principle is not applicable across board. Okay, so whatever your thoughts are or your thought is, kindly just share in the comment section. Okay, and just remember this: marriage is not something that should be strenuous. Marriage should not be a war front, is not a wrestling ring. Okay, make yourselves happy. Get to know your spouse, get to know his strengths, get to know her strengths and her weaknesses, and see how you can come in, all right, to help that person overcome those weaknesses. All right, and I just pray that God will help us to make it joyous and joyful. You are only married once, okay? For those who understand the value of marriage, make it work. It is not an automatic thing, okay? Marriage is not an automatic thing. You have to work it out. Work it out. Even the scripture says you have to work out your salvation with fears and trembling. It's the same thing. Anything you don't work won't work. Okay, anything you don't work won't work. Okay, so work out your marriage and make it come out as you want it to be. All right, that Zion, that glorious Eden, whatever paradise you want to make out of your marriage, it is in your hands. Okay, so make it happen. Okay, stop the quarrels, stop the strains, and stop everything that drains the life out of your marriage. And remain happy, remain joyful. If you work it out, it will work. All right? Be blessed. In Jesus' name, amen.